Hello everyone. Welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's story shines a spotlight on two unforgettable names in Turkish television, Barış Arduç and Elçin Sangu, whose on-screen chemistry changed the trajectory of their careers and left an imprint on international pop culture. But this time, the news goes far beyond their old roles, touching on creativity, loyalty, and a daring leap that could reshape Turkish cinema. Before we start, don't forget to support this channel, subscribe, hit the like button, and click join if you'd like to help us bring you more long-form, in-depth content. And now, let's dive in. From Kiralık Aşk to cultural phenomenon. When Kiralık Aşk first aired, it was more than just another romantic comedy. It became a phenomenon that catapulted Turkish dramas into global conversations. The love story between Ömer and Defne, portrayed by Barış and Elçin, captivated audiences across Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East. Their connection transcended subtitles and borders, convincing even skeptical viewers that screen romance could feel achingly real. For years after the show ended, fans clung to the duo's every red carpet appearance, interview, or commercial partnership, hoping for a reunion. Hashtags trended whenever they so much as posed in the same frame. In the industry, their pairing became shorthand for magic chemistry. Elçin's hidden dream. While Elçin Sangu built her career through powerful acting roles, she quietly nurtured a different ambition. Friends and colleagues say she often stayed behind after shoots, scribbling dialogue ideas and character sketches. She spoke in half-jokes about wanting to direct one day, even saying playfully, "Sooner or later, I'll tell Barış where to stand in front of the camera." What once sounded like a light-hearted comment now feels like prophecy. Because at last, Elçin is preparing to step behind the camera and direct her first project. It's not just a career twist, it's the culmination of years of quiet preparation and creative longing. Barış's silent support. Every major step has a backstory, and here the backstory is Barış Arduç. According to several insiders, Barış has been more than just an encouraging friend. He has read early drafts of Elçin's script, offered feedback, and even connected her with producers who respect his opinion. None of this happened under the glare of flashbulbs. No staged PR stunts, no exaggerated statements. Instead, there were late-night calls, pages covered in handwritten notes, and quiet confidence shared in private. One story, now circulating widely, says that after Barış finished reading her first draft in a single night, he sent her a message that simply read, "You've always told stories from the heart. Now the world will see them through your eyes." It wasn't a headline, it was a gesture of trust between collaborators whose history runs deep. Industry and fan reactions. News of Elçin's directorial debut broke like a wave. Producers congratulated her bravery, critics began debating what her cinematic style might be, and fans flooded digital platforms with tributes. Almost immediately, hashtags such as #ElçinDirects and #BarışElçinReunion trended across multiple countries. Fans shared homemade posters imagining Barış as the lead in Elçin's debut, while others insisted she should make a clean break and prove herself without leaning on past pairings. Social media was filled with nostalgia, euphoria, and an undercurrent of suspense. Will Barış appear in her first film, even in a cameo? One fan wrote, "Seeing them reunited, even if not as Ömer and Defne, would be historic." Another commented, "Even if he doesn't act in it, the support he shows her is the real love story here." What makes this story different? In an industry often dominated by gossip, what stands out here is that the story is not about scandal but about growth. Elçin is proving she has the courage to move into uncharted territory. Barış, in turn, is showing what loyalty looks like, not loud declarations, but quiet acts of solidarity. Their story today isn't about on-screen kisses or fictional weddings. It's about courage, trust, and artistic vision. It's about a woman daring to direct, and a man supporting that leap without demanding attention for himself. A new era for Turkish entertainment? Will Elçin's debut be a romantic comedy that pays homage to her roots, or a darker drama that redefines her artistry? Will Barış step into a role, or remain an invisible supporter? No one knows yet, but that's precisely what fuels the anticipation. What is clear is that the collaboration between these two names has already transcended a single television project. It speaks of something bigger, an artistic partnership that could help elevate Turkish storytelling into a new era. Closing thoughts. To our Turkish Spotlight Secrets community. What do you think? Should Barış Arduç appear in Elçin's directorial debut, or should she step out alone to prove her creative independence? Would you prefer to see them reunited on screen, or discover them in completely different artistic roles? Let us know in the comments. And remember, this channel thrives thanks to your support. Like the video, subscribe, activate the bell, and consider clicking join so we can continue bringing you stories with depth, nuance, and respect. What started as a romantic comedy years ago may now be the beginning of a creative revolution. The best part? We're all here to witness it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.